Rackspace Incorporated is a managed cloud computing company based in Windcrest, Texas, USA, a suburb of San Antonio, Texas. The company also has offices in Australia, the United Kingdom, Switzerland, Israel, the Netherlands, India, and Hong Kong, and data centers operating in Texas, Illinois, Virginia, the United Kingdom, Australia, and Hong Kong. The company's email and apps division operates from Blacksburg, Virginia. Other offices are located in Austin, Texas and San Francisco, California. History. In 1996, Richard Yu started a small internet service provider called Scimitar Network Systems out of his garage apartment in San Antonio, Texas. The company began doing application development work in addition to offering basic internet access and web hosting. In 1997, Yu brought on Dirk Elmendorf. When the company began to develop internet applications as its primary business, the company was reformed as Scimitar Technology Group. As Scimitar Technology Group grew, Patrick Condon was recruited from California and joined the team in 1998. Coincidentally, all three of the company's founders were students at one time at Trinity University in San Antonio. Although the founders began as application developers for end users, they found that most companies did not either know how or want to host their applications. The founders wanted to focus on application development not hosting but they were unable to find an opportunity to outsource the hosting work. Eventually, the founders realized that it would be better to create a product to serve the hosting need and launch it as a company. Rackspace was launched in October 1998 with Richard Yu as its CEO. Although most hosting companies focused on the technology end of hosting, Rackspace created its fanatical support offering to focus on service and support. On March 28, 2000, Rackspace received funding through Norist Venture Partners and Sequoia Capital. George J. Still, Jr., managing partner at Norist, subsequently joined the board of directors. Business model: Rackspace has two primary lines of business: cloud servers and dedicated servers. Rackspace helps design, build, and operate workloads across both environments depending on the individual needs of the customer. Cloud servers: the managed infrastructure service level provides a core set of services necessary to set customers up in the cloud, including architecture advice, security assistance, and code development assistance. The managed operations support level provides all managed infrastructure services plus additional proactive support. Dedicated servers: the managed service level consists of on-demand support where proactive services are provided, but the customer can contact Rackspace when they need additional assistance. The intensive service level consists of proactive support where many proactive services are provided, and customers receive additional consultations about their server configuration. Highly customized implementations generally fall under this level of support. Involvement with other companies: Rackspace launched Server Beach in San Antonio in January 2003 as a lower-cost alternative for dedicated servers designed for technology hobbyists who want flexibility and reliability. Richard Yu was a catalyst in the startup of Server Beach. A bandwidth and co-location provider, Pier 1 Hosting, purchased Server Beach in October 2004 for $7.5 million. Pier 1 Hosting entered the UK managed hosting markets in January 2009 and the Server Beach brand now competes directly with the UK arm of Rackspace, run by Dominic Monkhouse, former managing director of Rackspace Limited. In October 2006, Moso Incorporated was launched, which experimented with white-labeling hosting services. Eventually, the division became the foundation for the Rackspace cloud computing offering. On October 1, 2007, Rackspace acquired Admelus, a private email hosting firm located in Blacksburg, VA. Originally branded as Mailtrust on May 20, 2009, it became part of the newly formed email and apps division of Rackspace. On October 22, 2008, Rackspace acquired Slissoft, a provider of virtual servers, and Jungle Disk, a provider of online backup software and services. Expansion into the Asia-Pacific region: the company is experiencing growth in the Asian marketplace. The Asian office is a natural step in Rackspace's expansion outside the US and London to cater for worldwide customers' unregistered trademark needs in Hong Kong/China. Rackspace selected Hong Kong as the Asia-Pacific regional office in part because of its reputation within the global business economy, its IT infrastructure, multiple telecommunication providers and rich talent pool. Rackspace also solicited feedback from its current customer base in the Asia-Pacific region, and the majority of those respondents confirmed their preference for doing business in Hong Kong. In the news, in 2008, Rackspace moved their headquarters from a building once occupied by Data Point Corporation to the then unoccupied Windsor Park Mall in Windcrest, Texas. Rackspace's chairman, Graham Weston, owned the Montgomery Ward building in the mall until 2006, when it was sold to a developer. The city of Windcrest purchased 111 acres south of the mall to create a residential and retail complex. The facility is located next to Roosevelt High School, and many Roosevelt students intern at Rackspace. The Fortune magazine's Top 100 Best Companies to Work for 2008 placed Rackspace as number 32 the first year that Rackspace applied for consideration. The company was praised for its transparency. Regular open-book meetings are held where the top-level leaders share in-depth financial information with all employees. In 2011 and 2013, the company was named as one of the top 100 places to work by Fortune. On August 8, 2008, Rackspace opened for trading on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker symbol RAX after its initial public offering in which it raised $187.5 million. The initial public offering included 15 million shares of its common stock at a price of $12.50 per share. The IPO did not do well in the public market and lost about 20% of its initial price almost immediately. At around 3:45 p.m. Central Standard Time December 18, 2009, Rackspace went down. Rackspace experienced an outage for customers using their Dallas-Fort Worth data center including those of Rackspace Cloud, again. This time, many high-profile sites decided to make alternate plans at other hosting companies to avoid future problems. On September 8, 2010, Rackspace received national attention when they decided to discontinue providing web hosting service to one of their customers, Dove World Outreach Center. This was in reaction to Dove World's pastor Terry Jones' plan to burn several copies of the Quran on the anniversary of the September 11 attacks. Rackspace claims that this violated their company policy. This move came under criticism, notably from Terry Jones himself, who described it as an indirect attack on our freedom of speech. Others questioned the appropriateness of Rackspace's action, stating that there is absolutely no reason for web hosts to have an editorial policy, and this only gives Jones more attention, and makes him look more persecuted. On June 3, 2011, Rackspace intervened in an application by Queensland host Rack Service to trademark its business name in Australia. On May 26, 2013, author Bill Schley's book The Unstoppables, which was inspired by the culture at Rackspace, became a New York Times bestseller. On May 15, 2014, Rackspace hired Morgan Stanley to evaluate strategic options including selling to or merging with other technology companies. Acquisitions. On October 22, 2008, Rackspace announced it was purchasing cloud storage provider Jungle Disk and VPS provider SliceHost. On February 16, 2012, Rackspace acquired SharePoint 911, a Microsoft SharePoint consulting company based in Cincinnati, Ohio. Other acquisitions include CloudKick, Anzo Labs, Mailgun, ObjectRocket, Exceptional Cloud Services, and ZeroVM. Worldwide, Rackspace serves customers worldwide and has offices in the USA, Australia, United Kingdom, the Netherlands, Switzerland, Israel, India, and Hong Kong, and data centers in the USA, Australia, United Kingdom, and Hong Kong. Rackspace is registered in the UK as Rackspace Limited and as of 2013 employed approximately 900 people, at an office and a rented data center. The company opened a fourth UK data center in Slough, Berkshire in the second quarter of 2008. Some organizations served by Rackspace's UK web hosting services include Confused.com, View, Renault, online publication The Register, Huddle, Funny or Die, Mateycafe, Suicide Girls, and NetConnect. Rackspace Benelux in Amsterdam opened its offices in October 2007. It won several customers such as Logitech, Exact Software and Capgemini. Rackspace Australia in Sydney opened its offices in March 2009. It won several customers and partners such as Westfield Holdings, Wotif.com, Sage Australia, Xero, NetStarter and Market Boomer. Awards. In 2014, Rackspace was ranked 29th in the Fortune 100 list of best companies to work for in the US. Starting from 2007, Rackspace has appeared on that list for 6 out of 7 years. Rackspace UK has also appeared in the Sunday Times Best Employers Awards for each year between 2007 and 2013. The UK division of the company has also been a part of the Great Place to Work rankings for 9 consecutive years from 2004, coming in 4th place in 2013 and 6th in 2014. OpenStack. In 2010, Rackspace contributed the source code of its Cloud Files product to the OpenStack project under the Apache license to become the OpenStack object storage component. In April 2012, Rackspace announced it would implement OpenStack Compute as the underlying technology for their cloud servers product. This change introduced a new control panel as well as add-on cloud services offering databases, server monitoring, block storage, and virtual networking. References. External links, official website.